Hey, what's up everyone? Danny and Alex. In this video, we're going to show you guys part two of the previous video where I showed you guys two basic arm lock attacks from the close guard position. Today, it's going to be part two of that, continuation of how we can attack off the arm lock. Check it out. Okay, so let's start from the close guard position. As usual, I'm gonna trap the wrist and go attack the elbow. Just like we did in the previous video, we're gonna start off with that arm bar. So we're gonna go one. Once I'm here, I'm cupping, I'm closing the elbows tight against my body to reaffirm that grip. And now, head off the mat. So a lot of people stay here and they try to spin. So always head off the mat. Usually when I speak and teach, my head is already off the mat. So I'll start from here if I am, and then just raise off. As I raise this far leg, it'll help me pivot, okay? So now, let's start from the beginning, all the steps. Number one is the grips. From here, lock everything tight. Now from here, step onto his hip. And now as I raise up, loose leg, and I start to turn to cut the angle. Now, I stressed in the last video to always bring your foot towards the far shoulder on this side. The common mistake is sometimes people bring this leg and leave it low onto his hip like this. And what will happen from here, when he escapes his arm, boom, he's not waiting for me, he's gone, okay? So now by turning and bringing your leg up and high on the upper back, okay? As high as possible and keeping it heavy. Now when he escapes his arm, if I did lose, he traps his arm, whoa, I can still keep him in place for a few seconds until I can bring this leg back up and reclose the guard position. Okay, now from the close guard position, I have one arm out and one arm in, which is beautiful for me. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna raise my hips off the mat to bring his arm on the opposite side. So I'm gonna raise up and bring his arm here. Once I have the arm into this position, I can attack the triangle choke. So what I'm gonna do next is always use the same side arm as where my foot is pointing and not this one, all right? So now, once I grab here, I'm gonna grab my own ankle. This will keep a lot of weight behind his neck, so it's gonna prevent him from posturing up. Now my leg's gonna go just like the arm lock onto his hip, and now I'm gonna turn into this position here. Now you see that angle I just created? There's a lot of tension on the carotid artery, and that's where I'm gonna lock. And now release and hold his head and finish the choke, okay? Let's start this from the beginning once again, okay buddy? All right, so close guard position, grips, 1, 2, 3. He releases the arm, I lose control. Right away, this leg comes on top and just locks the guard. I keep him here, so now he's still trapped in position. But I need this arm on this side. So if I try to push it, he's gonna resist. When I raise off the mat, I can easily bring his arm without any resistance. Effortlessly bring the arm on the good side. And now from here, sometimes you can also hold the head and now begin to trap your own ankle. Once you have the ankle trap, it's very important to keep it steady. A lot of people will grab their toes like this. And if the person is very strong, they'll raise up and you'll injure your ankle. So I like to teach, always grab your own shin or your ankle like this, all right? And now it's stronger too. Now I can step with the far side foot onto the hip to bring my butt towards his knee, as such. And now I lock over where my hand is, and I flex and I hold his head. So when you finish the triangle, you raise up, you pull down, and you squeeze in all at once, okay? That's the triangle. All right, let's look at it from this angle, guys. Grips, keep everything tight, post on the hip, and now raise off the mat so you can easily spin to the side. Now, I also covered that if this leg was low, watch if he takes his arm out, he's gone, he's not waiting for me. So if I keep my leg up high, but he does release his arm, at least his shoulders are still inside so I can lock the guard. Now I have my legs crossed in, I keep him inside my close guard position. My job is to bring this arm on the opposite side. So if I try to bring his arm with strength here, he's gonna resist. So to make it effortless for me, I'm gonna just simply raise my hips off the mat, like this. And now I can easily bring his arm to the right corner. Now from here, you can choose to hold the neck. I like to hold the neck if they're really agitated and trying to fight out of it. If not, you go directly to your ankle like this, okay? Now, don't post on the mat, always post on the opponent to keep the gap tight. And now turn, bring your butt towards his knee. And now where my hand is, my knee goes. Here, and now I raise, pull, and squeeze. And that's my triangle choke. Now the second variation of the triangle choke is sometimes the opponent is leaning tight against you like this. So I'm gonna use the gooseneck grip right behind his neck like this. To keep him exactly where he is with the free hand, I'm gonna trap his wrist. Now I'm gonna push the wrist to his chest, just like this. But notice how the elbow is still in the way. So if I just try to step, I'm gonna have his arm in the way. So what I need to do at this moment is open up into a split as such. I open both legs out and then I reclose on top of his shoulders, just like this. Okay, now I have the same position we just showed previously. Now I'm gonna bridge up to bring his arm across, hold the neck, and grab my own shin. From here, keep everything tight. Again, same motion, step onto his hip, bring your butt towards his knee, and now where your hand is, your leg goes. From here, you release, hold the head, and squeeze the triangle choke. So from this angle, guys, hold the neck, grab the wrist, bring the hand to his chest. Open up into a split, one. From here, close the guard. Slight bridge, bring the arm across. You're gonna hold the head, grab your own shin. Step onto his hips. See, there's almost a triangle now just with this arm. Cut the angle by moving your hips out. From here, now lock just across, and now finish your triangle choke from here. All right, thanks a lot for watching our video. Once again, guys, leave us a thumbs up, and if you have any questions or comments, send us a private message or in the comment section below. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel for more videos coming your way, and until next time,
I'll see you in the next video.
take care.